We have reached one of the benchmarks of the NHL season, which is Thanksgiving. Yes, it's tomorrow, and the numbers don't lie. If you are in position in a playoff spot as of Thanksgiving, chances are pretty good that you are going to be there come springtime. So, there we go. There's the gobble. So, with that in mind, let's take a look at the current blender.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah, we got the Thanksgiving blender. We're
Attaboy,
blending it all
LG.
up. Because while the odds are that you would be in the playoffs later, there's still plenty of teams that are out that we might expect to come back in. So
Yeah.
let's mix it up, shall we, you guys?
Let's do it.
Blend it up.
Get involved.
Here is the current Eastern Conference playoff picture. What teams do you think are going to come out of the blender, and what teams are going to hop into the playoff picture?
Ooh, this is tough.
All right.
This is tough because there's only so many spots.
Right.
Like, I like a lot of teams, Weeksy.
8,
but,
in fact.
So we got to say who's coming out and who's going in.
Yeah.
You want to take one off the hop?
I'm going to take one right off the hop. Jack Hughes, Nico Hischier,
Yeah.
when they're healthy. New Jersey Devils just up the turnpike for them.
Okay, I
Turn up
like
Route
that.
3 and
Whoa. I'm
17.
not letting him off the hook. He's got to say who's coming out.
Well, thank you. I was going to let him finish, but
All
I guess
right,
not.
let's finish. Go
Why
ahead.
do you think they're going to make the playoffs?
I think they're going to make the playoffs because they are so young, they're dynamic, they're skilled, they're deeper with the addition of Tyler Toffoli. I think that they get in once they start hitting their stride. And by the way, once they start staying healthy, because those guys, especially Jack Hughes, can literally take a game over by himself.
Okay.
So you're asking me who's out?
Yeah.
Is that what
Yeah,
you're
you
asking me?
Somebody's gotta
can't
come out.
just
There's
do all the
only 8
positives. You
spots.
got
what
to
you're
get
asking
involved
right
with the
now?
negatives
We're
too.
going to be nasty. Whoops.
I'm going to say the Caps.
You pointed at the Caps, yeah.
Ooh.
All right.
Okay.
They've been good though.
They've been real nice, and Spencer Carberry's coaching them up.
Yeah.
But I say that the Devils get in ahead of them.
Okay, is there another team
based on
that
today.
you
Yeah.
think
Based on
might
today.
go in that is currently out?
This is where I got really hung up because you guys all know I love this team.
Yeah.
The Ottawa
Okay.
Senators. The Ottawa Senators. Because I originally said when we started talking about this, I'm like, they're in. They're in. Then I added up my numbers and I had 9 in the playoffs.
You got 97 teams.
And I had to
The
lose
math
one.
does not add up.
And I had to
45
lose one.
teams in
So
the
we're going to park them right here, even though it pains me.
Yeah.
I wish this was one of those boards where I can go like this. Pittsburgh
Price is Right style.
over here.
You got the touch screen. We're
And
not
then the
quite
other
there.
Keystone State team
Uh-oh.
over here.
Typical
No,
guy.
you
Homer.
didn't.
You
I'm
got
just
the Homer
saying.
alert.
I'm just saying. Hey, this
Oh.
Penguins team, we haven't seen the best from them yet. And when they're going, they're going to start. This power play is going to figure it out.
They had a 5-game win streak. That was pretty
Yeah, but they were playing really good when they were in their losing streak. I thought
Okay,
they're just
okay.
finding ways to lose.
Ah.
And I actually thought they played stronger in some of the games they lost and in some of the games they won. And
Okay, fair.
I just think this team is starting to figure it out. And when they figure it out, I don't see there's any way that they're not inside the playoffs here.
Sid the Man Crosby is going to make
Ooh.
sure that
All right.
that happens.
Sid the Man.
All right.
I totally like that, though, because
Yeah.
mostly they just missed the playoffs for the first time in 16 years straight of making the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
So you think that doesn't sit well with them? Or I think that does not sit well with them, to
Right.
the point that they will make sure to be in that. I would throw out, I submit to you, this team right here. I'm still high on them. I don't
Okay.
know. But if they
Yeah,
go
they've been
in,
nice this year.
if they go in, and I'm actually with you guys. So this,
Yeah.
this is where it gets tricky. This is where the math. This
Yeah.
is like, election night. We're doing all the numbers and projections.
You
I
look
think
like
these-
floating head and hands right now.
yeah, we
But
got
go ahead.
so much red. I'm like Mrs. Claus. Too early. These
No, it ain't.
3.
Those 3
I
in?
think they all are
All
gonna
in.
win.
Who
So
are
you
the
know
3
I
that
think
are out?
is out?
Who
I
are the
think-
3?
I think this team comes out.
Ooh.
I think this team comes out.
Ooh.
I think this team comes
Oh,
my God.
gosh.
out.
I can hear my man Rod Brindamore under the
He's
bench
like,
press.
I'm done with Jamie. I'm
He's
never
under
done
the
with
bench press right now. Carolina is like,
Roddy's
what's going
on the squat rack. He just went like this.
Totally.
They said I'm out?
100%.
I don't know. Detroit's got
But-
something special, and I mean, maybe like we were talking Patrick Kane,
Yeah.
right? If he ends up going there, game changer. Maybe that's what pushes them over the edge. Anyway,
The East is good, though. Regardless,
nice.
there's going to be some teams
The East is
out
nice.
that are very
okay.
good.
Let's
All right,
blend it
well,
up. Let's blend it up in the West,
Okay.
okay? Because this is also pretty dicey. This is your current top 8 as we sit here entering Thanksgiving Eve.
Okay.
Who comes in that is currently out?
Do you need me back?
Yeah, you're back.
Need me back?
You're
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
This is what I got to tell you. I had a chance to see the Anaheim Ducks up close.
Ooh.
Forget the retro threads because those are fire, and that's a bigger story that'll be coming later. I'm just teasing that one out for a lot of you fans. But their team with Frankie the Rifle Vetrano,
Yeah.
fire, John Gibson healthy, Lucas Dastal in the net as well. Young Leo Carlson, get him in the lineup.
He's been in the lineup.
Mason McTavish, dirty as
Yes.
well. This squad is looking real nice.
Hey.
And they still have some injuries right now. But all things being equal, the addition of those veterans and my man Radko the Butcher on the back end, Radko Gudas, this team and my man Krona's doing a nice job with them.
Yeah.
I say
Yes.
they get in. So you're going to ask me who gets out? Is that what you're waiting for?
Who comes out?
Is that what you're waiting for?
Waiting.
Oh, no, don't do
The Kraken.
Ah.
And I'm gonna.
no.
And here's why: they just haven't hit the stride that we saw from them last year.
Yeah.
They're still kind of chasing it.
Yeah.
Last year they had that identity. We saw what they were getting game to game, shift to shift, and they're still looking for that. It's been there. It's not. It's not. It is. That's my one worry for them right now. You want the pointer?
No, I'm good. This division, or sorry, this conference is perfect for this. There isn't a mixer.
Yeah.
I mean, outside, you go Vegas, for me, you go Vegas, Dallas, and we mentioned before Colorado.
Yep.
I'm going to put the Kings in there, too.
I like it.
Those are four staples.
are nice.
After that, it's anybody's game.
guess.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go, all right, I'm going to pick
Gotta
who's
get to the
going in
board.
first. And there's a lot of ways I can go with this, but I want to pick the most polarizing one that I really firmly believe in. I mean this. I mean this,
Saying it with
right?
conviction.
These sneaky fellas, the Edmonton Oilers,
They're gonna
they're going to move over.
Vander Kane said
Hang
that
with
too.
me, Weeksy.
Who's
You know
out,
where I'm
though?
going? Oh, no, let's talk them first. Let's
All
give
right.
them some
Yeah.
love.
Service them.
We know every single year over the past however many, they're a second half team, and they
Yeah.
can get going.
That's fair.
Okay.
They start figuring this out. I just think that for how hard they have stumbled in this first part of the season,
Yep.
nobody's taken advantage of it.
True. You said that.
So
on Zoom.
those teams that we're saying are up for it, so are they.
Yeah.
They're right in the hunt, and they've been really bad, and they're right in the mix. They needed to be like pushed out significantly by this point, and I don't think anybody really took advantage. It's the second time you slashed my hand on the show. So
Who's out?
with that being said,
Who's out?
What?
I'm
Over
walking
here.
off the
I'm
set.
out.
I'm walking
sorry.
off the set. What?
I got the Vancouver Canucks.
What?
I love the Vancouver Canucks
Oh, my
pieces.
goodness.
I love their coaching staff. Gonch,
Woo!
Talk, Footy. Love you guys.
Doing an
I
amazing
love
job.
I love the talent on this group. As a collective group, I think what they're doing right now is completely not sustainable. And I've seen too much of Vancouver of past, too little of Vancouver of now.
Yeah.
And I think over an 82-game season, best case scenario, they're a wild card team. Best case scenario, they're a wild card.
Goodness.
Oh, I got
We
them out.
don't have time for me to play, but
Get inspired.
I do
Why not?
say
Who's in,
one
who's out?
because we got to go. I'm just gonna say I think the Edmonton Oilers missed the playoffs. I'm gonna just directly oppose you. I'm not even gonna get into why Wild because I'm still on the fence about.
Yeah,
that.
what's going on with the Wild?
I don't know. We don't have time. We have to go to break.
You're
But
right,
either
because
way,
that'd be about 3
I
segments.
think if I. I
That'd
think
be
if
about 3
anything, I would
segments.
say it stays exactly the same in the West. And
Ah.
But I think Edmonton, I'm going to go on record. I was hesitant to do it. Edmonton misses the playoffs this year.
no.
That's what I'm going to say.